joint statement, they said, quote, "We are disappointed by Whole Foods' decision and deeply frustrated that the Marine Stewardship Council's suspension of the lobster industry's certificate of sustainability continues to harm the livelihoods of hardworking men and women up and down Maine's coast." In an appeal to retailers just weeks ago, we outlined the facts. There has never been a right whale death attributed to Maine's lobster gear. Maine lobstermen have a 150-year history of sustainability, and Maine lobstering's community has consistently demonstrated their commitment to protecting right whales. Despite this, the Marine Stewardship Council, with retailers following suit, wrongly and blindly decided to follow the recommendations of misguided environmental groups rather than science. We strongly urge the Marine Stewardship Council and retailers to reconsider their potentially devastating decision. End quote. Well, the Ronald McDonald House in Bangor has been providing a place for sick children and their families to stay since 1983. For the last year, they've gotten a little bit of help to make it feel more like a home. Once a month, employees at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center have been a part of their guest chef program. So far, they've made more than 20 home-cooked meals, so the parents staying there don't have to plan, purchase, or cook food. Director of Volunteer and Community Development at Northern Light EMMC, Stacy Coventry, says the families can simply focus on each other after a long day at the hospital or medical appointments.
It is such a special place. They do really amazing things here. They're so kind and welcoming, and our employees enjoy being able to say thank you for what they do for our patients. As we know, patient care goes beyond just what's happening at the bedside.
Coventry says their employees making the meals discovered the Ronald McDonald House was in need of a new stove and raised the money to buy one. Anyone interested in volunteering at Ronald McDonald House can find out more by visiting their website, rmhcmaine.org. Husson University is bringing back an online program to help nurses take the next step in their career. The university is reinvigorating its RN to BSN program. That's meant to help nurses with an associate's degree achieve their bachelor's degree in nursing. Husson's chief nurse administrator, Dr. Valerie Sauda, says the degree can open up several new career opportunities for nurses.
We're really trying to fill that gap to give nurses more education so that they can meet the future demands of the healthcare system.
Dr. Sauda says students can go through the online program at their own pace. You can visit Husson's website to learn more. Well, if you've been tasked with bringing dessert to Thanksgiving this year but don't know where to start, a new shop in Bangor may have just what you're looking for. Sweet Spot, a bakery that specializes in intricately frosted sugar cookies, opened up at 663 Hogan Road. It also has a wide variety of drinks to curb anyone's caffeine cravings. Hannah Carrier, who's the owner of Sweet Spot, says launching her own business has been an extremely rewarding experience.
A lot of people get stuck on money and that kind of thing, but when you have a really good idea and you have a really good plan and it's something that you love to do, you find a way to make it work.
Sweet Spot is now open 12 to 6 Thursday through Saturday. You can stop in or visit thesweetspotcookies.com. The owner and chef of the Lost Kitchen in Freedom is using her talents and TV show to help out her neighbors and other communities that have been negatively impacted by forever chemicals, also known as PFAS. Our Jody Hersey recently sat down with Aaron French to talk about the growing problem and the chef's passion for food, farming, and the taste of home.
And I remember when I first found out about it, and it gave me like 2 weeks of sleepless nights.
PFAS has been a growing problem in Maine. Farmers and growers in Fairfield, Unity, and Aaron French's hometown of Freedom have been finding high levels of the forever chemicals in the soil, water, and crops they produce on their land. Products that French has come to depend on at the Lost Kitchen.
It's like I can't make good food without good ingredients, and so for us, the farmers they were the musicians, and any way that we could find a way to offer some support in that hard time. It's just like, that's being part of a village.
So French decided to do what she does best and whip together a recipe that would help her suppliers and farming friends.
So every year we do a lottery sort of reservation where people send postcards and we just pull them out of a box randomly because we'll never be able to seat everyone because it's such a small restaurant and seasonal. And we realized, we said, well, maybe if we just make an ask and say, hey, if you want to throw in $1 or $2 for this cause that we care about, that people might respond to that.
French's fans did generously donate to the cause, enabling her and her staff to partner with the Maine Organic Farmers and Growers Association and Maine Farmland Trust to successfully raise over $1 million for the Emergency Farmers Relief Fund. She's also used her platform to be able to donate over $350,000 to food banks throughout Waldo County.
There's nothing better than doing what you love in a place that you love and just really caring for where you live, the place you live, and about the people you share this village with.
In Freedom, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Really great to see the community coming together over an issue that is very confusing, obviously something we don't know much about, but something that's been devastating to communities nonetheless. And meanwhile, it's been a pretty nice and calm, cool day out there today. We're going to take a first check at our forecast now with Jeff Weller to find out what's going on.
All right, Peter, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather is brought to you by GRF Real Estate Company. And okay, so for us, not bad, right? 39 today here in Bangor, also for Bar Harbor. 34 Millinocket, so a bit cooler north and west, but it's going to cool down a bit now before getting even warmer. We still have 40s back in the forecast this weekend. Lots of cloud cover out there now will actually increase a bit tonight. There's a system over here. It's going to go to our north this evening. It'll increase the cloud cover, though, just a bit, but no rain or snow in the forecast for us tonight. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 30. Your full forecast is coming up. Peter?
Alrighty, Jeff, thanks so much. We'll check in with you in a bit. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, local experts weigh in on what they expect to be a very busy holiday weekend for travel. And a holiday train makes its way through Maine. We'll find out where you can catch it on its journey through the state. Those stories and much more after this.
You've probably seen those ads on TV with the out-of-state 800 number that look like information from Medicare. Some even suggest that your zip code will get you more benefits or even money back. You guessed it, those ads are misleading. So don't call that out-of-state 800 number when your help is right here at home. Do what I did and call the Senior Planning Center. They have trusted professionals all over Maine.
Call the Senior Planning Center at 223-6565. That's 223-6565.
Al, did you make that call?
Honey, we already have Medicare. Why do I need to call?
Alan, the Feldman said we may be able to get additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan right here in our zip code with $0 monthly premiums.
Honey, what do you mean additional benefits? We turned 65, we got Medicare. That's all there is to it, right?
I'm talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. We have traditional Medicare, which is only Medicare Parts A and B, but not Part C.
Wait. So not everyone on Medicare is a Part C plan?
No, that's why we need to call, because there may be plans available with additional benefits that aren't covered under Medicare Parts A and B. We don't have a Medicare Part C plan which covers everything in Part A and Part B plus extra benefits in Medicare Part C.
What kind of extra benefits?
There are great plans that may be available with extra benefits like dental, vision, and hearing.
Did you say dental?
Yes, dental. Medicare Part C plans could include dental benefits that help cover routine dental exams and teeth cleanings, plus dental x-rays, fillings, gum disease treatment, and dentures.
We need that. I'm calling.
If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now because there may be plans with additional benefits available that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. If you're on Medicare, you can call now during the Medicare annual enrollment period, even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. You don't get a plan with additional benefits automatically, so call to speak with a licensed insurance agent right now during the Medicare annual enrollment period. Remember, you don't get Medicare Part C plan benefits automatically. Call now for your free 2023 no-obligation Medicare benefits review. Call 800-742-6905. 800-742-6905.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, with Thanksgiving just a couple days away now, many Mainers are getting ready to travel to spend the day with loved ones. Our Devin Dagnall tells us what drivers can expect on the roads.
According to experts, this is going to be one of the most expensive Thanksgivings travelers have ever seen. Across the state, gas prices average nearly $4 a gallon. Many of those traveling for the holiday have had to plan accordingly.
I put 93 in the car. It could take 91, but it's a Subaru, so I have to make it run better. And because it's definitely expensive right now.
It's not a determining factor for me. I mean, it's something that's on my mind, but I'm going anyway.
It won't just be one of the most expensive Thanksgivings for travelers. It'll be one of the busiest as well. AAA is estimating that over 2 million New England drivers will hit the road this Turkey Day, the busiest that's been seen since the Thanksgiving of 2000.
We've had some pent-up travel demand for the last few years, clearly. And now we're seeing increases in basically all modes of transportation, especially in air travel.
It's expected that over 300,000 passengers will be flying in and out of New England. Pat Moody, the director of public affairs at AAA, recommends traveling sooner rather than later to avoid extra stress, both in the air and on the road.
You want to try to avoid traveling when it's really congested out there, when you're sharing the road with other vehicles, other motorists, and that's one of the big recommendations we have.
Moody says to think about when you plan to get on the road. Try to avoid peak times between 4 to 8 o'clock, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Flyers who have planned ahead seem to be having the easiest time getting to where they're going.
It's been quite easy. I left Trescott, Maine this morning at 10:25, took the little bus right to the airport.
Everything's fine going. Now I still have to come back from New York. That's probably another story.
Reminding you to stay safe this Thanksgiving, I'm Devin Dagnall, reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Thank you, Devin. Some great things to keep in mind there. Meanwhile, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, especially here in downtown Bangor. Early this morning, the holiday tree arrived in West Market Square, courtesy of Bangor resident Dan Sprague. He found the perfect Norway spruce on the property of the Solstice Senior Living Building in Bangor. With the help of city employees from Bangor Public Works and Hart's Electric Services, the 35-foot tree was carefully put into place for all to see.
It's a tradition. We do this year after year. Been going on for 20 years or so.
Sprague's Nursery, I was the owner, pad owner, and we did that for like 23 or 4 years. I retired, and I just kept doing it because I've got the trailer all rigged up for it. I know where the trees are. And
the holiday season is about bringing people together anyways, but this just gives people a reason to join and enjoy each other's company during the holiday season.
Well, the tree was strung up with lights today, but they will not be turned on until the official lighting ceremony during the Festival of Lights parade. That takes place on December 3rd. Won't want to miss that. Well, if you're a train enthusiast, holiday lover, concert goer, or if you just love to give back, this story's for you. Tomorrow, the Canadian Pacific Railway holiday train is making its way through the state of Maine. This 1,000-foot-long train is all decked out for the holiday season. And according to Canadian Pacific, the train has been making an annual trip since 1999 to promote giving back to local food banks. They'll be making 168 stops from coast to coast this season. Each stop, there will be a holiday concert and a place to make a donation to your local food bank.
It's very much a family event. That concert's going to involve some classic, traditional holiday music. We also have some great musicians on board, and so they're going to be playing some of their favorites as well. But the key thing here, what brings us out every year with the holiday train, really is about supporting people in local communities in need.
The train will be making 3 stops in Maine tomorrow, one in Jackman at 10:30, Brownville at 2:25, and then in Herman at 5:45. You can bring your food or cash donations and come see a concert and take a look at the holiday train. Looks like a spectacle. We'll be live also at 6 o'clock from that stop in Herman, so don't miss us on ABC7 News at 6 tomorrow to get an up-close look. Can't wait for that. Well, still to come on ABC7 News at 6, how the lined Masonic Lodge in Herman will be serving up free Thanksgiving Day meals to the public this Thursday. And in sports, when the Penobscot Pioneers take the ice on Friday, they will make history. We'll explain with that story right after the break.
Official message from Medicare.
Let's give her a minute before we start. You know how she is.
Y'all check your Medicare plans?
It's open enrollment.
No, why?
Because plans change each year. So can your health. Make sure you choose the right plan for you and your budget. You might save some money or get a few extras.
What I miss? Lady, you ask the same question every week.
Open enrollment ends December 7th. Compare plans at Medicare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
In Maine, it's always buying season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we carry new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams for your buying season. Here at Thornton Brothers, we'll help you find the right vehicle specifically for you to suit your lifestyle. As they say, the proof is in the performance. So come on over and test drive a real vehicle from a real dealership, or place your order with us and see why it really is buying season here in Maine. Thornton Brothers, Main Street, Lincoln.
Hey, Maine. How are you? Yes, you. How are you really? It's a question we rarely ask ourselves. But to Northern Light Health, how you are means a lot. So we're out here asking and encouraging you to ask the people in your life, starting with yourself. So ask away. Then connect with us at northernlighthealth.org/howareyu.
The Furniture Gallery's Black Friday deals are here. We're fully stocked just in time for holiday get-togethers. We've got your choice of 5-piece dining sets starting at $449. Need extra living room seating? Sectional starting at $699 and recliner starting at $299. Long-distance guests staying over? Queen mattresses as low as $299 with closeout mattresses up to $1,000 off. Special financing is available. Support our main family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, Newport, and North Windham.
Finding the right health insurance can be, well, stressful. Between feeling invisible in the eyes of big corporations and wondering if you can afford the coverage you need, it can make even the best days feel uneasy. But when you join a nonprofit health insurer, you finally have someone in your corner. Someone who knows how hard it is out there and puts your needs over their profits, giving you the freedom to focus on what truly matters in life. People over profits. Now that's a novel idea. Get a quote today at healthoptions.org.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Body Graphics Tattoo and Piercing Studio. Visit us at our new location at 27 Bangor Mall Boulevard in the Mid-Mall, 478-7856.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Winter sports practices kicked off for all sports this week. It's about that time, right? But for girls hockey teams, they have been at it since the beginning of November, including the Penobscot Pioneers. The 7-school co-op is gearing up to make history in their inaugural season. Ryan Sudol has the story.
The Penobscot Pioneers are an aptly named high school hockey team. Starting practices November 7th, they're the first girls team north of Winslow to ever play.
When I found out, I was really happy because we'd been trying for a long time to get it going, and now that it's actually happening is really cool.
The Pioneers are made up of players from 7 local schools. And despite the different schools, the team is clicking already.
We learned very quickly that this team has a lot of chemistry. The first few days of practice we had already meshed pretty well and just worked really well together.
So if one girl went to Hamden, another went to Orono, for example, but they played on the same travel team, they can introduce each other's to their friends, and so there's already kind of connections going on.
A majority of the players on the team come from travel teams, but for those who don't, it provides a chance that they might have never had.
One day I'll drive 4 hours up, play 2 games, and 4 hours back, which is a lot. So I realized that not a lot of other people can have that opportunity. For other girls, having this so that they can play the sport that they love is really great.
Last week, the Pioneers played their first scrimmage in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where they beat York 7-3. A good sign of things to come.
I think I expected us to be that good and to be able to compete at that level as good as we did with another team. It was just really rewarding to see that all our work has been paying off.
And the team is on the cusp of their first regular season game Friday night against Greeley. It'll be history as soon as their skates touch the ice.
I think it's going to feel surreal. All these amazing girls who have been practicing the past 3 weeks together, it's going to feel really nice.
One thing that sticks out to me is I get to be influential in girls hockey just by doing something that I love, just by playing. So that was really cool to me.
Reporting for ABC 7 Fox 22, I'm Ryan Sudol.
Thanks for that, Ryan. Looking forward to see what the girls can do on the ice Friday against Greeley. That's a home game at Penobscot Ice Arena in Brewer. Let's stay in Brewer right now, where one local athlete also made history on Tuesday afternoon. Senior Ryder Goodwin has put pen to paper to continue his lacrosse career with American International College. Goodwin led Brewer, a fairly new program, to a historical season as a junior, as the Witches hosted and won their first playoff game in program history back in June. Goodwin, heading to play for the Division II Yellow Jackets down in Springfield, Mass., becomes the first ever Brewer lacrosse player to play at that level in college.
Yeah, it feels great. It's a lot of hard work from the past guys, and they pushed me in practice and showed me the ropes of how to be a good lacrosse player, and it's an amazing feeling.
One more season on the lacrosse field with the Witches, as well as a basketball season that's right on the horizon. But he says when he visited AIC, he knew right away it was his next home.
It felt home to me when I went there and visited, and it was a great team, and I loved the coach. It seemed like the community-wise, they all just, college and the community kind of just gel together, and they support each other through everything.
Our congratulations, Ryder. We watch him a lot. Football, basketball, and lacrosse. Nice to see all that hard work paying off. That is all the time we have for sports, though. Here is Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by Thornton Brothers in Lincoln. Buy a new or used Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle from us today. You'll make the drive, we'll make the deal, and okay, look at this. Yeah, scenes like this on Thanksgiving's past have been common, but not for us this year, as we have warmer temperatures on the way. In fact, we could do somewhat 40-degree temperatures on Thanksgiving and for sure over the weekend. Right now, compared to yesterday, we're about 7 degrees warmer, so we're melting some snow north and west of the Bangor area today. But cooler temperatures are actually on the way for tomorrow and also for Thursday, followed by that big warm-up. There is some ice across the area now. Remember, you need about 4 inches of ice to walk on it. We're not really there yet, so be careful. The ice is probably not ready for you quite yet. Okay, highs today at 39 here in Bangor, 34 Millinocket, 32 for Greenville. So, temperatures did what they were supposed to do today across our area, but somewhat cooler temperatures are on the way for a day or two as there is a front on the way. Lots of clear skies out there most of today. Now some clouds are rolling in. There is a system that's not so far away. In fact, here it is right there that will track to our north tonight, but still, it'll likely increase some cloud cover, and then overall there might be a flurry, but most of us will stay dry from this as it's going to go pretty far to our north overnight. Let's walk it through. So lots of clouds out there this evening. There might be a flurry, most likely not. And here we go throughout the day tomorrow. Lots of clouds in there as well. Here's tomorrow morning or so. We'll call it mostly cloudy before clouds kind of clear out for an hour or two and then roll back in. Tomorrow night, same story, same thing for Thursday. So overall, Thanksgiving looks quiet this year. Probably some sunshine too throughout the afternoon. No rain and or snow getting in here probably till Friday or Saturday. So looking pretty good through the holiday. Okay, so if you want some snow, it's just not going to happen. I'm going to run this through Thanksgiving into Friday into Saturday, and there's just nothing going on, right? So maybe a dusting of snow north and west of the Millinocket area, but other than that, we are dry through the holiday. And then the big story becomes temperatures, and not the cold temperatures, albeit a bit cooler for us tomorrow and Thursday, but the warming trend. We're talking mid-40s over the weekend into the early portions of next week. Our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there. There could be a flurry, most likely not. Look for low temperatures down near 26 and a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, all right, it's Wednesday. Lots of clouds early, followed by partly cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. We're going to go for 39 or 40 tomorrow, but again, that'll be briefly. It'll be dropping throughout the afternoon as a northwest breeze will kick in around 5 to 10 miles per hour later in the day. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows 39 tomorrow, Thursday 35. That's Thanksgiving, as you know. Friday, a good chance for some rain showers getting in here Friday with a high of 44. And then look, we're in the mid-40s, even upper 40s into the weekend. Peter?
All right, so a bit of a mixed bag as the week goes on. Something to keep an eye on as people travel for the holidays. But thank you very much, Jeff. We'll have more to come after the break, so stay with us.
Our Medicare supplement and drug coverage is so expensive, we're barely keeping up with our bills.
My husband and I were in the same situation, so I got some help from the Senior Planning Center. They were able to show us some high-quality Medicare Advantage plans that saved us a lot of money.
The Senior Planning Center? Tell me more.
They have helpful agents all over the state, real Mainers helping Mainers. Give them a call, the Senior Planning Center. They were there to help when it mattered most. I'm glad I called them. You'll be glad too.
I've been having foot pain for at least 10 years. The first day I put the key boot on, I could tell the difference. My pain level has been so much better. I was amazed. The key boots made it possible for me to actually walk without pain. I can go shopping, walking around the store without wanting to cry. I mean, I feel like dancing sometimes. The key boots made all the difference. Very happy with it. Comfort shoes, it's just changed my life.
The winter sun. It's a ticking clock where shorter days mean a precious countdown has begun. So chase the sun and seize the season, because when the days are at their shortest, it's on us to make them the fullest.
Get 3.79% APR for 60 months on most 2023 Cadillac models. Visit Court Cadillac in Bangor.
If you were hurt because of exposure to the toxic water at Camp Lejeune, Congress has made it possible for you to recover a settlement. Former Marine attorney James Beardsley wants to help you.
Call now to see if you qualify. Call 222-2222.
So small, so smart. Hearing aids that I can personalize to each ear right from here. Brilliant.
This Black Friday, save $450 on Eargo 6.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
I've got all my Christmas shopping done already.
What? How'd you do that so fast?
Well, a Rennie's gift card makes the perfect gift.
You got it for the whole family?
Everybody.
Well, who's this one for?
That's for John.
And this one?
That's Bob.
And this one?
Julie.
Right. And this one?
Marcy.
What about this one?
That's the guy who plows my driveway.
And what about this one?
That's for Sue.
Thank you for shopping locally.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Welcome back. Well, no one should have to go without food this Thanksgiving. That's why the Line Masonic Lodge in Herman will be serving up free Thanksgiving Day meals to the public on Thursday. For close to 15 years now, the Lodge, along with the help of the Maine Masonic Charitable Foundation, has been offering a free Thanksgiving Day meal with all the fixings to those in the community. Junior Grand Warden Audi Gould says helps out at the event year after year because he says the need is great.
I believe the needs have gotten a whole lot greater. I believe that with the gas prices, the fuel prices, and even the price of the food itself, it was unreal, the price of turkey this year. So it's all done by the Masonic Lodge here in town. Just a way to give back to the community and letting them know that the men are out there looking to do good work.
Last year, the Lodge fed 450 people on Thanksgiving Day, and it's planning to serve around the same amount, if not more, this holiday. Just some great efforts there. Well, finally tonight, we asked a few Mainers what they're thankful for this Thanksgiving. Let's take a listen.
I'm thankful for finally getting to see my family this Thanksgiving.
I'm thankful for my wife.
I am thankful for my family, thankful for my dogs, thankful for the cold weather.
I am thankful for my family and friends.
Well, just so much to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. Make sure to tell your loved ones and everyone out there that you're thankful of them. And we're thankful for you for tuning in. Thanks so much and have a great night.